Love bombing is a term that has gained traction in recent years, particularly in discussions about relationship dynamics and emotional manipulation. It refers to a pattern of behavior in which one person overwhelms another with excessive affection, attention, and praise to gain control or influence. This behavior can have profound psychological effects on the recipient and is often associated with manipulative or abusive relationships. This video will explore what love bombing is, its signs, implications, and how to protect oneself from it. But first, please like, share, and subscribe. Love bombing is a tactic used by individuals to manipulate and control others by bombarding them with affection and attention. It typically occurs in the early stages of a relationship or interaction and involves actions such as excessive compliments, lavish gifts, constant communication, and declarations of love. The goal is to create an emotional dependency, making the recipient feel special and valued. Over time, the manipulator uses this dependency to exert control and influence over the other person. Historical context and evolution. The concept of love bombing emerged in the 1970s within the context of cult behavior. Cult leaders would use excessive praise and attention to recruit and indoctrinate new members, making them feel as if they were part of an exclusive, loving group. Over time, the term evolved beyond cult context and began to describe manipulative behaviors in personal relationships as well. Recognizing love bombing. Understanding the signs of love bombing can help individuals protect themselves from falling victim to emotional manipulation. Here are some common indicators. Excessive compliments. The person showers you with compliments and praise that feels overwhelming or insincere. While compliments can be a normal part of a relationship, an excessive amount can be a red flag. Overwhelming attention, constant texting, calling, or other forms of communication that seem intrusive or excessive can indicate love bombing. This attention is often intense and can create a sense of obligation or pressure. Lavish gifts. Providing expensive gifts or making grand gestures early in the relationship can be a tactic to win you over quickly and make you feel indebted. Rapid escalation. The relationship progresses at an unusually fast pace, with declarations of love and commitment occurring early on. This can create a sense of urgency and pressure to reciprocate. Isolation. Attempts to isolate you from friends and family, often under the guise of wanting to spend more time together or protect you, can be a way to increase dependence on the love bomber. Inconsistencies. There may be discrepancies between the love bomber's words and actions. They may profess deep feelings but display controlling or manipulative behaviors. Guilt tripping. Using guilt to manipulate you into reciprocating their affection or staying in the relationship, even when you have reservations. Psychological impact of love bombing. Love bombing can have significant psychological effects on individuals. The initial phase of a relationship marked by intense affection can be intoxicating, but as the manipulation progresses, it can lead to emotional dependency. Victims may become emotionally dependent on the love bomber for validation and self-worth, making it difficult to leave the relationship. Confusion and doubt. The rapid escalation and inconsistencies can create confusion and self-doubt, making it challenging to recognize the manipulation. Self-esteem issues. When the love bomber's attention wanes or becomes conditional, victims may experience a drop in self-esteem and self-worth. Isolation. Being isolated from support networks like friends and family can exacerbate feelings of loneliness and dependence on the manipulator. Trauma bonding. Victims may develop a trauma bond, where they feel a strong emotional connection to their abuser due to the cycles of intense affection and subsequent mistreatment. The cycle of love bombing. Love bombing often follows a cyclical pattern that can be difficult to break. The cycle typically includes idealization. The love bomber idealizes the victim, showering them with affection and attention. This phase is marked by constant praise and grand gestures. Devaluation. After the victim becomes emotionally invested, the love bomber begins to devalue them. This phase may involve criticism, neglect, or controlling behavior. Discard. The relationship may reach a point where the love bomber either abruptly ends it or withdraws affection, leaving the victim feeling confused and hurt. Hoovering. In some cases, the love bomber may attempt to re-enter the victim's life, using promises of change and renewed affection to draw them back into the cycle. How to protect yourself from love bombing. Being aware of the signs of love bombing and understanding how to protect oneself is crucial in maintaining healthy relationships. Here are some strategies. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries early in the relationship and communicate them openly. If someone consistently disregards these boundaries, it can be a red flag. Take your time. Avoid rushing into a relationship. Take the time to get to know the person and observe their behavior over an extended period. Seek external perspectives. Consult with trusted friends or family members about your relationship. They can provide valuable insights and help you see red flags that you might overlook. Trust your instincts. Pay attention to your feelings and instincts. If something feels off or too good to be true, it's worth taking a step back and reassessing the situation. Educate yourself. Understanding the dynamics of emotional manipulation and love bombing can empower you to recognize and address these behaviors early on. Maintain independence. Keep up with your personal interests, friendships, and activities. A healthy relationship should support your individuality rather than isolate you. Getting help. If you find yourself in a relationship characterized by love bombing, seeking help from mental health professionals or support groups can be beneficial. Therapy can provide a safe space to explore your feelings, build self-esteem, and develop strategies for dealing with manipulation. Support groups can offer validation and guidance from others who have experienced similar situations. Love bombing is a manipulative tactic that can have serious emotional consequences for those on the receiving end. By recognizing the signs and understanding the underlying dynamics, individuals can better protect themselves and foster healthier, more balanced relationships. Awareness, education, and self-care are essential tools in navigating relationships and ensuring that affection is genuine and not used as a means of control. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.